it exceeded my expectations. I mean, hundreds of people posting pictures and content and, really just showing their appreciation for these organizations and keeping Boone healthy. The total funds raised were $7,498.50.
Is Monday, April 27th, almost to the end of yet another month here on the calendar. And speaking of calendar, over the weekend, a very successful Keep Boone Healthy virtual Run, Walk, Just Move marathon. We're joined today by one of the organizers of that event, Talia Freeman, who is the director of marketing for Beech Mountain Resort. And again, one of the army of folks that put this together over the weekend. Talia, first of all, congratulations on what looks like it was a successful event overall. Give us some of the idea of how many people participated and what you were able to do from a fundraising standpoint.
Okay. So we had a total of 348 participants. That's not counting all the cute pets. We had a lot of cute pet pictures, so I didn't count the dogs. We had several organizations this was benefiting. So the total funds raised were $7,498.50.
Awesome. And of course, those get spread over a variety of nonprofit agencies that were able to, I guess, have funds allocated toward them. Can you give us that list of who this impacted?
Yeah, we had Watauga County Schools, Hospitality House, the Hunger and Health Coalition, Quiet Givers, Our Community Listens and Responds, Farm Cafe, Mountaineer Emergency Funds, Habitat for Humanity, Watauga Habitat for Humanity, and Appalachian Regional Healthcare.
Awesome. Well, a group that should stand out because every one of those particular agencies is involved in some sort of COVID-19 response. I think one of the things that this event helped do as much as anything is draw attention to those organizations. How did you see the participants rally around those specific causes? It seemed like there was some of that was going on around one particular nonprofit or another.
Yeah, they certainly did. So when you register for this event, you choose any amount of donation to go towards the recipient. So you choose the recipient. So a lot of people posted pictures and said they were supporting, Appalachian Regional Healthcare or Watauga County Schools. I noticed like a local social worker posted how impactful Quiet Givers was for her. And I mean, it was incredible. Every single organization had a good handful of people really post pictures about them and supporting them and saying what they were doing was to give back to that.
We have seen a number of virtual events. We talked to you on another platform about this some last week. Creativity and trying to find new ways to get people to rally around causes seems to be a thing that this particular crisis is bringing out in terms of the best of our community. How do you feel this particular event was able to help you drive home what you were trying to accomplish in terms of raising awareness, number one, but then also raising the funds that can be allocated to these groups?
It exceeded my expectations. Especially like starting Friday, just seeing the amount of people, all the registrations come in and the donations, that was really impactful. And then on Saturday, just starting to see all the pictures posted and just people really rallying behind something that they care about. And it was, hundreds of people posting pictures and content and, really just showing their appreciation for these organizations and keeping Boone healthy. So it was cool.
And there was some good media attention behind this too. I know Spectrum News did a piece able to catch up with some folks that were engaged in this way. You mentioned employers, and that was something that we saw out of Watauga County Schools. Certainly Appalachian Regional Healthcare did some things as well to bring their employee bases around this. What other aspects really stood out to you in the strength of the posts and how those posts were able to, again, through population, help bring some awareness to those businesses?
I noticed like the Hospitality House did several posts leading up to this just to kind of get people excited. Really all the organizations did, and that was really impactful. And, seeing people post their race bib, and it's a piece of paper, but how impactful was this 828, our piece of paper, and seeing our community rally behind this. And I love just like the creative ways different businesses, these organizations, and people made their flimsy piece of paper a true race bib. It was cool, and it was really, really rewarding to be a part of this and to see these organizations rally behind it.
I'm amazed at the number of people that were able to successfully get those to stay on animals.
I am too. I actually tried to downsize this for my cat. It didn't go very well. I had big plans, but a lot of people were able to make little ones for their dogs, and that was probably one of my favorite parts of this. So
that's awesome. Well, I know you've got some people that won prizes, so we'll let you break the news to them here. Who won and what did they win?
Okay, so we had a group of us really kind of deliberating this, but the first one, and I actually had a little help from the pet place in picking this. It was the cutest pet picture.
Yep.
And that award goes to Nancy Morrison and her 2 dogs named Willie and Scamper. So she's going to win a $25 gift card to the pet place.
Very nice.
We had a Go the Distance running award. This one goes to Andy Kinder. He ran 15.26 miles in 2 hours and 17 minutes. So
hey, way to be an overachiever there, Andy. Congratulations.
Yes. So Andy is going to get a nice prize from A&B, Appalachian Mountain Brewery, and we're really proud of him for his efforts. Andy ran all those miles for Watauga County Schools, which I thought was really cool.
Awesome.
The Go the Distance Biking Award is going to go to Ron Forrester.
Of course.
I think a lot of people know Ron out there, but he rode a total of 20 miles, and he's getting a gift card to Magic Cycles.
Ron is the Forrest Gump of bike riding up here for sure. So
Totally.
I'm sure he's out right now, as a matter of fact, no matter when you watch this.
And Beating the Odds Award is going to Cynthia Viola. Cynthia is actually a resident of Banner Elk, North Carolina, a graduate of Watauga County Schools. And she went out and battled a wet and foggy bike ride and has the pictures to prove it. So
Yes.
she's also going to get a gift card to Magic Cycles.
Awesome.
The Hometown Hero Award, Danny Wilcox came up with this name. I thought it was clever. This was just really touching to me. Tamara Stamey, she just kind of reminded us of what is important in Boone. So what she does is she went around to the police department, the fire department, the electric companies, Appalachian Regional Healthcare, and she took pictures with her race bib at all these impactful places. And, that was really touching. So she's going to win a Horton Happy Bag. So thank you to Horton for that. The second Hometown Hero Award is for Claret Crowder. She spent 2 hours making masks.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Yeah, so I just thought that was a creative way to get moving, and obviously that's super impactful. So big thank you to her.
Awesome.
The Green Thumb Award goes to Ms. Pam Shirley. Pam is the after-school director for Watauga County Schools, and she did a little gardening marathon on Saturday and had the pictures to prove that. So she's getting a gift card to Kindly Kitchen.
Very nice.
Yeah. The Family Fun Award, and I love their pictures. They had like an 80s themed workout going on. That's going to Lindsay and James Gow. Love their pictures. So we're going to do some gift cards to both Appalachian Mountain Brewery and Beech Mountain Resort for that family. We have a Rising Star Athlete Award. We picked two kids for this award. I don't know why I'm saying kids, but maybe teenagers. I'm not sure how old they are, but the 2 Rising Star Athlete Awards are going to Grace Scantlin and Declan Johnson. Grace put on a really incredible yoga class with her mom, Catherine.
Yeah.
And they did that live from the event page, and a lot of people participated in that. Grace was incredible. And Declan Johnson, he was out there just doing all kinds of activities between yoga and running and his scooter. And he also had a stormtrooper outfit on top of it all. So they're also going to get a gift card to Beech Mountain Resort. And then Finally, the Smile Power Award is going to Stephanie Billings. Stephanie is going to get a gift card to Main Habit Salon just for keeping things positive and her perfect smile.
That's awesome. Well, that's a great group of prizes, number one. But I can remember several of those posts that you're mentioning standing out, especially the one that you mentioned about the sewing too. That was completely within the rules, got moving, but certainly did so for such a cool cause too. So, and I think that's kind of to wrap up. I think that was such a powerful thing to see from everyone's post was just their creativity. I mean, you mentioned it earlier. The weather was crummy. You had every excuse not to get out there and do something, but people powered right through that. And I think in a lot of cases that motivated others to say, all right, well, everybody else is doing it, I will too. And that was really kind of one of the whole points of this, was to get people active and get them thinking about their community.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, there's so many pictures, and I'm so grateful for everyone's participation. This was really hard for us all to pick. So great job.
Well, Talia, on behalf of a participant and somebody that's been loosely associated with this, you and Danny and Brandon did a fantastic job of pulling all this together. And again, creating a fun way for people to take something that hasn't necessarily been a fun thing to go through, but spin positively around it. And certainly we're all better for it. And we look forward to more opportunities to engage, hopefully more in person later, but certainly to keep these businesses that are responding to the COVID crisis moving as this event will do. We certainly tip our hat to you. So thank you very much for recapping this, and congratulations for a very successful event.
Thank you.